Hi, I'm Shelley Wood, and this is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today I'll show you how to make a crop top style of t-shirt which will fit most of your 10-inch dolls like the Disney Princess dolls, Petite Barbie, Skipper, Momoko, and similar sized dolls. But before we begin, please go to shelleywood.com and download this free printable PDF sewing pattern. Use the pattern to cut out the t-shirt. So it should look kind of like this when you get it cut out. I do recommend using jersey fabric for this project. Fold one sleeve. Now my thumb is on the sleeve, and normally we do a double fold hem in my tutorials, but for this tiny project on the sleeve only, we're going to fold it just the one time. And instead of doing a whip stitch, which is what we usually do, we're going to use a very tiny straight stitch for this. Hem both sleeves this way. Flip the garment over so you're looking at the finished side of the sleeves. And then you're going to fold one side of the shirt so that the shirt back is against the shirt front like you see me doing here. So we want to keep right sides together. Okay. Again, when you do this step, it's important to keep those right sides together. That means pretty sides are facing each other. I'm going to show you again. So the finished side of the sleeve touches the finished side of the sleeve. Now we're going to stitch from the edge of the sleeve's hem to the underarm and then make a little turn. And you're going to sew from the underarm area down to the bottom of the bodice. After you tie your knot, you're going to fold the shirt's other half the same way exactly like you did previously. So again, that means right sides are touching or right sides are together. Keep the pretty side touching the pretty side, and then stitch along this side seam just like you did the other side seam. Now, see where the fabric kind of curls at the back closure? We're going to create a double fold hem along the outside edges of the shirt. So what we're going to do is fold that raw edge once and then fold it a second time. Some people call this a rolled hem, but I call it a double fold hem. And then we're going to insert our needle and whip stitch along this double folded edge. I use a whip stitch here, and if you need help with the whip stitch, I have a link for my whip stitch tutorial in the description. Now when you get to a corner, you're going to turn and continue all the way around the garment. So we want to do all of the raw edges with a double fold hem. So here you see me turning and then double folding along the bottom, but you're going to do not just the bottom but also along the collar. Now when you've finished hemming the whole thing, you're going to invert the garment, and that means turn it so it's right side out, just like you see me doing here. If you need help inverting, try using a chopstick. Add some snaps down the back, and then you're ready to try it on a doll. For more free printable sewing patterns for making doll clothes to fit dolls of many shapes and all different sizes, please remember to visit my website, shelleywood.com. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos and my free patterns, please share them on social media. It actually helps my website grow when you help spread the word.